You see that, guys? That is a win streak. The longest win streak of the year, and the longest since November of 2023. Yes, we are talking about my Sacramento Kings. It's been a while since I made a video because I've been busy and sick, but I have a lot to talk about for this team. So leave a like and subscribe, and let's just jump into it. So for those of you who haven't paid attention to the Kings, which is anyone that's not a Kings fan, basically, I get it. They've had a very, very rough year. They lost their first two openers. This game, Keon Ellis did not play, I remember. And then they won. They've just been a very up and down team. Then we lost 6 in a row. We lost 6 in a row. These were pretty good teams we lost to, and we had chances to win against all of them except for I think this Lakers game. Oh yeah, and the Pacers, we just got blown out the building. But we were winning by like 20 or 10 at one point against the Pistons, and we blew the lead. And Mike Brown made some comments. Next day, he's fired. I was not a big fan of his firing at the time. I thought we had a lot more issues than just how he was coaching. And I don't know. They did it in a very bad and poor way too. And then we lost to the Lakers the next game. So everyone was basically on our ass, telling us we're stupid, we're the Kangs. And around this time, De'Aaron Fox had a meeting with the front office, seeing where the direction's going, and he was making comments saying that he wants to stay in SAC, but his biggest priority is winning. So every team around the league suddenly wants De'Aaron Fox and is paying attention to how good he is. So after this Lakers game, I'm thinking, oh my God, we're really going to trade the best player in basically my lifetime for this franchise. The best player since the drought started. Best player since Chris Webber, probably. Yes, he's better than DeMarcus Cousins. I don't want to hear it. And it was very low. This was a very, very low point in the season. Because everyone still loved Mike Brown, but he had some very big issues. And Doug Christie seemed to know how to solve most of those issues. We beat the Mavericks, although they were missing like half their team, so they only had one starter pretty much. So no one really cared, but we snapped the losing streak, which was a hard thing to do. We were actually down by like 15 in this game. And then we beat the Sixers, who were missing Embiid, so no one really cared. I believe he didn't play that game, but whatever. We beat the Grizzlies. They also were missing Ja, so no one really cared. I remember specifically looking at a Twitter post when we won 3 in a row. The question was, are the Kings back? And pretty much everyone was saying no, because these teams were all missing players. Then we beat the Warriors. This was the first time I felt good about the Kings. Like, this is a good quality win. The Warriors had all their players minus Kuminga, but who really cares about Kuminga? He's not solving a 30-point loss. And then yesterday, they won a back-to-back. Something this team never does. They won a back-to-back. No matter who the opponent is, they never win back-to-backs. We won a double overtime thriller against the Miami Heat. And these two games without De'Aaron Fox, by the way, who's our best player, obviously. And I wonder if I could just use this, actually. I'll just use this. It's easier. NBA needs to fix their website. Here we go. Let's look at the box score and see what we notice. Keon Ellis, 48 minutes in this game. Mike Brown was giving Keon Ellis multiple DNPs throughout the season. That was his biggest flaw as a coach. Also, just overall, his rotations were terrible. They were god awful. And I want to give credit to Doug Christie because he's basically just stepped up to the role, and I really want him to be the head coach. I was upset about Mike Brown's firing because I didn't think there was a better head coach out there than him. But apparently we had one right on the bench as the assistant coach. So I guess it didn't really matter. There we go. But yeah, Monty McNair still needs to make some deals. This team's fine. It's probably like a play-in team, borderline 6 seed as it is right now. As of last night when I checked, God, this website is horrible. As of last night when I checked, we're the 11th seed right now, 3 games back of the 5th seed, which is great. And it's just the vibes are great. As you can see, points per game we're 9th in the league. So, and opponents point per game 18th. Those numbers are kind of skewed because of the Mike Brown. But offensive rating, we are 7th in the NBA, which is great. That means we're back to being a good offense. And defensive rating, we are 15th, so we're at least middle of the pack. And our net rating as a team, we are 9th out of 30th. So if you're just judging by net rating, we are the 9th best team in the league. This team, I knew this team, roster-wise, was too good to be a 12th seed or 13th seed or whatever we were at the time. And just look at the names on here. I will tell you, as someone who was watching Kings games throughout the year, Keon Ellis, there was no reason to not give him more minutes. I'll just say Mike Brown was playing Jordan McLaughlin and Colby Jones over Keon Ellis for no reason. And one thing I wish is Doug Christie would find time for Isaac Jones or Isaiah Crawford. Those two were actually good. But yeah, just to put it into perspective, when the Kings were blowing out the Warriors, they put in McLaughlin and McDermott just in the game to kill the time, you know, when you put the bench in. Those people were getting heavy minutes in Mike Brown's system. So, very clearly, Mike Brown was a very stubborn head coach. And I don't think he deserved to get fired the way he did, but his rotations were a fireable offense. So, shout out Mike Brown. I love what you did the last 2 years. But, yeah, you were not the right coach for this team. And that sucks. Most of the players didn't really seem too hurt about Mike Brown leaving. And that's when I kind of knew he just lost the locker room. Oh, yeah, I had this tab pulled up because I wanted to show you when Mike Brown played 38 minutes, we won. But somehow, in Keon Ellis's magnum opus to this point, he didn't see that as a reason to give Keon minutes, which is tragic. Now, for this team, I just want to... So, we got a good roster here. Kevin Huerter has to go, though. Virtually every game except the Warriors game, every time Kevin Huerter would enter the game, the other team would catch up. So, he has to go. His time here is up. Plus, you have Doug McDermott, so you already have a random shooter to throw in. Kevin Huerter has to go. Trey Lyles, he's been playing great recently, but if you can get a better wing, because right now our only real startable or rotational piece wing is Keegan Murray. But, I mean, Jay Crowder's there. I don't know. But I just want to say the roster we should be running is Fox, Keon, where is he? DeRozan, who people were blaming him for the losses, even though it wasn't really his fault. Mike Brown didn't really know how to use him. Keegan and then Sabonis. That should be the starting lineup. Malik Monk. Also, Malik Monk and what do you call it? DeMar DeRozan. I don't really like when they share the court together too much. It's kind of reductive, but that's besides the point. Malik Monk and Devin Carter could be the guards off the bench. You have Trey Lyles. I would like to get an upgrade for Alex Len. Obviously, the Kings are one of the two top teams in the pursuit of Cam Johnson. Now the other team is the OKC Thunder, who could just give up any pick they want. So we might not have the assets to get him without giving up a first-round pick or two. But just do something, please, Monty. Okay? And I wanted to bring up Sasha Vezenkov in an interview. He said he tried to learn from every coach, but he did not really like Mike Brown too much. And I can see why. Throughout the year, Sasha was getting very inconsistent minutes. And I don't know, he just get benched after every mistake, pretty much like Keon last year and this year. So, in a perfect world, if the Kings didn't extend Mike Brown and they just let him go, Sasha Vezenkov is probably still on this team, and he had a lot of potential. I think he could have been really good. He should be replacing Kevin Huerter's minutes, but I just don't know. I wish he was still on this team, but that's besides the point. We have a very, very, very rough schedule coming up. Or just the next 3 games are rough, I believe. Celtics, Bulls are scrappy, but they should win that one. Then you got the Bucks, and then you got the Rockets. And you got a break with the Wizards. They're still a good team, though. Warriors should be able to win. Denver Nuggets, that's... Honestly, the Kings at the standings right now are fine. I think they're kind of close to the Nuggets, actually. What is this? I just want to see the standings. Here. We are a half game back of the play-in. So, hopefully the Spurs and Timberwolves lose. Oh, and the Warriors. So, hopefully by that Warriors game, we'll have a chance to overtake them. They are 3 games back of the 5 seed, which is the Lakers, and 3.5 games back of the 4 seed. Never mind, that's not 3. I'm tripping. Wait, yeah, that is 3.5 games back. So, this team is good, okay? And everyone was so quick to dunk on the Kings because Mike Brown didn't know how to do rotations. However, my plea to the front office is don't think this 5-game win streak just means, Jesus Christ, 15 wins right here. Don't think this 5-game win streak just means, oh, we don't have to make any trades. You still need to make trades, okay? There's still flaws with this team. We need another wing. Just get a serviceable rotational piece that is a wing so Keegan doesn't almost foul out every game. And I would like an upgrade of a backup center over Alex Len. He's fine, but I would like a better piece because Sabonis sometimes gets in foul trouble. And yeah, but basically just get rid of Kevin Huerter. That's my only ask. And to wrap this video up, we are going to vote for All-Stars. Alright, let's see. Who should we vote for, guys? I like Cade. And Jalen Brunson's been good. Yeah, we'll go Brunson. I was going to pick Donovan because his team is the best team in the league. But I don't know. Brunson, whatever. He's a top-tier team, too. Let's see. Fine, we'll give Tatum his respect, I guess. Obviously, Giannis. Usually, it'd just be these 3. and then call it a day. But he hasn't been playing like an NBA, like an MVP level. So we're gonna give his spot to Cat. Paolo missed a lot of the season, and so is Franz. So yeah, that's how the East goes, and the West. I am very biased, but we are going. Oh my God, Victor! I forgot about Victor. Of course we're gonna have Sabonis. We're gonna have my glorious king, and then we're gonna have Jokic. Now, should Victor Wembanyama have a spot? Yeah, but I don't care. Yes, he absolutely should. But I don't care. That's LeBron. De'Aaron Fox, and we're gonna go with Shea just because. I mean, come on. Ooh, wait. I love DeRozan, but I can't do that to to Shea. He's the rival. He's MVP frontrunner right now in my book. Curry, it's kind of embarrassing. He should be able to start because it's in San Francisco, but I don't know. We will see. So yeah, I'm gonna try to make more videos. I'm still a little sick. That's the main reason I haven't been making videos lately. But leave a like and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.